Hi everyone, Gemma here. Thank you for watching today. So in this video we're going to be making this fun, cute DL donut card. So you've got all this gorgeous detail with the donuts. These stamps are from the Papercraft Society Box number 50. You've got all you need is love and donuts, and you open up the card and the inside pops up like so and just shows those donuts off beautifully. I've added some pearls there to emphasize the sprinkles on the donuts, and I just love the color palette on this card. I think it's turned out so cute. So let me show you how I made it. To make the card you need a piece of 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, and along one of the sides score at 4 1/8. So this creates our DL card base. Then you want an additional piece of 5 1/8 by 8 1/4. And along the 5 1/8 side score at half, 1 and 4 5/8. Fold and burnish along the score lines. All folds are mounting folds. So we're going to work on the card base, so I'm just going to set this panel to one side. And I'm going to bring in my Creative Craft Products DL straight edge die set. So if you have this die set, this is the 4th and 5th largest die in the set. I'll just give you the measurements for those that don't have it. So I've used the two of them together to create this purple frame, and I've attached a piece of acetate on the back. I'm then going to use the smallest one to cut an aperture in the card base, and that's going to sit over the top like so. So the outer edge measures 2 7/8 by 7 1/4, and the inner edge is just over 2 1/2 by 6 7/8. So now that we've created the frame and attached the acetate, I'm just going to set that to one side and take the smallest of the two dies. And I'm going to place this in the center of my card, and then I'm going to run that through my die cutting machine. I'm just going to reuse some of this low-tack tape that's already on the die. So you can be more precise with this if you wish. I'm just going to do it by eye. I'm going to place the tape on the inside of the die, and then if there's any tearing on the cardstock, it will take that away from the center, which is the piece that we're going to discard. So I'm just going to open this up, run this through my die cutting machine, and I'll come back to you. So there's the aperture now cut from the cardstock. Next I'm going to attach the frame just on the outside there. So I've already gone ahead and attached some red tape around the 4 corners. But for placement I'm just going to remove one edge. And just fold the other two back, just to help me line everything up, and then I'll remove the rest of the tape once I know it's in the correct position. So use the bottom edge that doesn't have the tape exposed and just line that up, and then press the edge down with the tape. Just going to take the backing off this one side. And the two other edges. Hopefully you're seeing that okay. And then I'm just going to gently press this down, and we've got perfect alignment. I'm just going to flip this over, and on the inside of the card I'm just going to burnish those edges to make sure that tape is well attached. Takes away any air bubbles as well. Now I'm going to bring in this piece here, and with our 1/2 inch tab on the left hand side, we're going to start to attach this on the inside of the card. I'm just going to bring in some quick grab glue and just run this along the 1/2 inch edge. And then we're going to place this right up to the score line. Make sure your cardstock lines up. And then close the card up. And then as we open this will pull the panel out and make it pop up. So now that's attached, I'm just going to fold these two edges over, and you want to add glue on the outer 1/2 inch tab. Like so. And then just hold those two pieces together and fold the card over. Just place that down like so. And then when you open the card, you've got this pop-up panel. Just show you that there. Like so. So I'll talk you through all the pieces that I've prepared shortly. Let me just give you the measurement of this pattern piece. So this measures 3 3/8 by 8, and that's going to sit inside there, and I've trimmed a piece then just to sit in that gap just there. And this measures 3/8 of an inch by 8, so that will go over there. I've then trimmed some 1/2 inch strips, and I want them to just sit over the card front, something like this. Sorry, slightly off camera there. So at an angle, so it looks like ribbon. And I've created, or I've cut a bow then to sit over the one side using the same polka dot and then the purple from the frame. I've got 3 donuts that will sit inside like so, and then I've got the sentiment, all you need is love and donuts, to go on the front there. Just have to show you these donuts, they're so cute. So I've just fussy cut these and just pierce my scissors through the center there and cut a circle. And I've added some white pearls just where the sort of the sprinkles are, and I think it gives it that lovely 3D effect. I've used my alcohol markers to colour those in, and I thought I've got some really nice colour combinations going on here. So let me show you the products that I've used, and then we'll move on to the decoration. So the pattern paper is from Creative Craft Products, and this is the Pastel, Gingham and Tiny Polka Dots. Unfortunately, this paper pad is no longer available, but if I can find anything similar, or you've got something similar in your stash, then use that. The donuts is from the Papercraft Society Box number 50, designed by Made to Surprise, and I'll link that in the description box below. The sentiment is from the Baked Goods stamp set, all you need is love and donuts. And then the bow die is a very old one, and I just got it with some various dies in my stash. I think it's from Sizzix, but don't quote me on that. As I said, I've had it for about 6-7 years now. So you may have a bow punch or something similar in your stash. So just work with what you have. So I'm just going to attach the pattern paper on the inside there. So that's now attached, and then I'm just going to arrange the donuts. So I want the yellow one in the center because I want the purple and the teal one to pop, and this is going to be covered up by the sentiment. So I've picked that one because I think it kind of gets lost in the background. Maybe I should have used a different color when coloring, but we live and learn, don't we? After I attached all the pearls, I just thought there's no going back now. So I've added some foam adhesive on the back of the donuts. I'm just going to use some liquid glue just to make sure I've got that in the centre of the panel. Slightly off centre there, but it means when the card is closed, the donut is in the centre panel. And I'll probably just run, I don't know, a bit of pattern paper or strip along there just to make it look intentional when the card is open. I'm just going to go ahead now and place the other two in the same position. So my lovely friend Simone is on the design team for Love from Lizzie, and she's kindly sent me some of these peel off stickers, and I thought they would work great along this edge here and this edge. So I've got these lovely white ones, and it's got a metallic edge, and it's got sort of a gold finish to it, depending on where the light hits it. And these are the perfect size. Just going to run that along the edge there. And then just another one just in there. If you're not following Simone on YouTube, then go check out her channel called Blonde Cards and Crafts, and I'll add a link in the description box below so you can go and have a look at her channel. She makes some lovely cards. So I think that looks really sweet now. I've started to prepare my bow. I've lost my little piece for the centre, so I need to recut that, and then I'm just going to add these strips just at an angle on each side there, and pop the bow on the top, and then the card is done. So there's the finished card. I think it's turned out amazing. I just love it. It's so cute, really bright and colourful. All you need is love and donuts. Open it up, that panel pops up and shows off those gorgeous donuts. Just off camera, I'm going to die cut another circle just to cover up that foam adhesive so you can't see it from the inside. You've got room on the back to write your message. It folds down flat. I have got a little bit of bulk because I've been using some foam adhesive, so you could put that in a box envelope if you wish. Alternatively, you could instead of using pattern paper for this, you could actually use a bow and then just tie that on the front, hand deliver that. Yeah, I just think it's a lovely alternative for using those gorgeous donut stamps in the Papercraft Society box. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please hit that like button. It does really help and support my channel, and I really appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and ding the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future tutorials. As usual, anything I've used in today's video will be listed in the description box below. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!